Hello, pile number one. Pile number one. Today we are going to talk about career and money. So I think that this is a topic that is very important. It was also requested under the post that I put there, where you can express your desires and wishes for the readings. And I also think that this spread is well needed. So we are going to ask if you are on the good pathway towards the pursuing the wealth. Because we know that this money is energy, and energy has many forms. Money is one of them. So we have to see where your life is at this moment concerning this topic. So we are going to ask many things. We are going to ask if you're attracting money. Are you on the good pathway towards the money? We need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, one more. This one. Okay. So we are going to ask about several things. We are going to ask also how you can progress towards your financial freedom from this point where you are. Okay, let's take a few more of these. We'll take 2 of these to make your spread complete. Then I'm going to push everything upwards so that it is nice and visible. So I'm going to take this one as the last one in your spread. I'm going to push a little bit everything up so that it is nicer. Okay, so let's see your cards, pile number 1. So we have the Chariot reversed. We have 5 of Cups. We have 2 of Swords, and we have 8 of Swords. I'm going to read the reversals today in this spread. 7 of Swords and the Empress. I somehow feel that it is needed. 7 of Star, the Star, and 8 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands reversed and Approve. Okay. So pile number 1, let's tune into your reading. Are you attracting money right now? The first card, the Chariot reversed. So we can say that the Chariot card, the Cancer is the sign that it is ruling the Chariot card. And it is the card of quick movements towards some kind of destination that we imagine that we need to reach. However, we received it reversed. That means that at this moment, if we ask if you're attracting money, we can say no, you're not attracting money, because you are working in a sector, you are working somewhere where the money is not flowing. So it is a channel through which the money is not flowing. With 5 of Cups, we see disappointments over and over again. It almost seems like I feel little disappointments that come. Maybe you are doing something that you believe that will bring some kind of acknowledgement, recognition. Somebody is going to appreciate you or show you through some kind of material gain that you worth, but that don't happen, that doesn't happen. And over and over and over again, you're questioning this work. This is the card of transportation. It is a card of development. It can be also a card of software development. It could be also postal service. It could also represent something connected with motivational speakers, public speakers, something like that. So your occupation could be that. And pile number 1, if you don't fit yourself within these first 2-3 minutes, please, this is maybe then not your pile. So learn how to tune in the piles and learn how to resonate. I see that some people sometimes are confused because the spread is not describing them. That is a clear sign that this is not your spread, and sometimes it can happen. Maybe we still didn't find a good method to choose the pile for us, or we are insecure while choosing. So don't be so strict, but be flexible. Try to be flexible and listen always to your inner soul and inner guidance, okay? So with this card, we are setting the whole reading. You are working in these sectors that I now named, something connected with software development, computers, or postal services, or something in transportation and connected with transport, or it could be also something with public speaking, motivational speaking, and so on. This work is not bringing you money. And because of that, we have here Two of Swords that is telling us clearly that you are at the moment, at the point where you need to bring some kind of decision. So if we ask, are you on the right path to make money for yourself? Not really, because you need to make some kind of decision that will pull you out from the situation that you are at this moment. So some kind of decision making, it is coming, or it has to be done already. Now moving to this Seven of Swords cards with this beautiful Empress above, we are asking here, what is the main obstacle for you to generate a lot of wealth, a lot of money? So this is the obstacle, okay? So the main obstacle for you, pile number one, is that you don't want to take small steps. You don't have patience, or you are tired from it, or in the past you had a lot of experience with trying to do things fair and in a good manner and in a good way and slowly, and it never brought anything to you. Actually, people who were maybe cheating or doing things under the table, they were passing much better than you. And then you, in a way, understood the rules of the game are not really fair. So this is where you also created some kind of mindset that you need to play the game to get along. However, it actually is not so simple, pile number one. The thing is that, yes, sometimes we see people who are going very fast in a very wrong way. We see that they are maybe cheating, lying, they are doing sneaky things, they are not fair, they are not okay, and we see that, clearly see that, and still they are becoming successful, they are becoming popular, they are becoming wealthy, and so on. And we ask ourselves, why is that like that? That is normal, that is natural question. However, the thing is that we don't see what will happen next. We don't see this person, how they are going to live when they get old, what diseases they will have or not have, how their family is going to treat them, or will they be surrounded with people who love them and support them. We don't see those kind of details. We don't see if those people have friends or if they will have friends, and so on and so on. So we have to always remind ourselves that we see only one little trace, one little part of the situation. And that is why we have to be very patient with judging or comparing ourselves with others. So when we try to follow the masses that are doing things in the wrong way, we have to little bit pull the brakes down, and we have to in tune with our own self. You are not that type of person, pile number one. So you are somebody who loves to create things, and you love to grow things. The Empress is so fertile. She's symbol of something that it is growing, that it is beautiful, that it is shining, and it can be polished until the perfection. So you have the ability, you have you have the discipline, and you are having a lot of energy to invest in something to make it good. So the main blockage is mindset. You have to realize that you don't have to play the games that everyone is playing, and that you can be completely yourself, and in this beautiful, pure, and simply natural way, you can accomplish this wealth. You can accomplish success. You don't have to be a part of the game. This is the biggest obstacle. Thinking that we need to do something very big that will help us to jump over many steps. And this also has a flavor of, I want to get rich very fast, and I want to get big wealth immediately. So I don't want to go over the stages, like little by little, little by little. No, I want immediately big. And this mindset is your biggest blockage, actually. Pile number 1. So moving to this beautiful star and 8 of Pentacles. Listen to this carefully. Here we are going to ask, what forces or allies are guiding you towards more financial success? So we are going to see what is guiding you, what forces are, or allies are guiding you towards this financial success. And you have very beautiful cards. Now the star itself, we connect this beautiful card with Aquarius sign. And this card is always associated with something connected with medicine, technology, film, maybe some kind of entertainment industry. It could be also public service. So it could be related to something that you already have been doing, but with a twist. This card can also represent astronomy as well. It can have a very, very beautiful correlation with that. And what your guides are telling you is that maybe what you already are doing is a very good background, very good route for you to do something different, something new, something yours, something bright new. This also has a flavor to me personally of creating a new business, starting a new business, starting something your own, making something your own. Because with this 8 of Pentacles, it is a very strong energy of you succeeding from it. It's almost like you need to little bit remove yourself from the group or the mindset that you have been working and functioning long time now, and then to create something completely new, completely fresh, yours. And like I said, it can be a different occupation. For example, it can be like you were here, this is just example, you were in the software developing or something on the computer, you were working, and now you want to go into astronomy, or you want to go in medicine. There is some kind of part of the medicine that really, really attracts you, and you want to start with it. So it can be any kind of combination within the things that I named that are associated with these 2 cards, because these 2 cards are major arcana, and here we can actually read exact jobs, exact careers. With this 8 of Pentacles, it tells me that you have all of the resources. Look at these beautiful flowers that you are flowering. That means that you have all resources needed to start this new business, or to change this occupation, or to take the occupation where you already are and make it your own in the way how you think that it would work. Very important last section of your today's reading is how you can make a progress on your journey towards financial freedom. Well, up to now, you were quite stubborn, I would say, and you were making some kind of decision based only on your own view or feeling or desire. And let me tell you, it is always important to listen to your heart. And it is very important that decisions that you are bringing are brought by you, not by somebody else. But, but pile number one, very important is that if we are surrounded with people who love us, so that is with a reason. They are there also as a guide. They are there also as our help. So suggestion here is actually to seek, in a way, approval from the society, from people around you, because I feel that they have some pieces of knowledge and pieces of awareness. They see something from outside perspective that maybe when you are in the movie that you are living, you cannot see. So how can you make a progress towards journey towards financial freedom? And this would definitely be this section here, is to canceling with your surroundings, people that you love, trust, and that know the thing, that can actually help you, and that with their advice and with their counseling. So this is very, very, very beautiful and very, very circled spread, pile number one. I'm very fascinated how the message came through very clear. Everything is very clear. I hope that it will bring clarity for you. That is the most important, because if you feel lost a little bit, and here we see that you need to make some kind of decision, I think that now this could open some possibilities and of course remove some blockages, because that is why we are doing this, so that you would end with something and start something new, and that you would not be confused in which direction to go. Blockages are very important, because when we remove them, then it is like we start breathing again. And your financial freedom is, you know, behind the corner. It is there. You are going towards it. You just need to sort things out and make this possible, pile number one. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I really did. It was a beautiful and very informative reading. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. I really love your comments, like I always say. And for everyone who already following me, I want to say thank you so much. Over and over, you're making me happy. I'm reading everything that you're writing. I'm listening to your suggestions. Feel free to also mention if you see that I can improve something or I can do something better. I will be very happy to hear and to do so. I wish you all the best and see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Pile number two. Today we are going to talk about career and money. So this is the topic that is also very important. It is gender neutral, of course, so everyone can watch it. And we are going to ask many questions. We are going to do spread, which will be a little bit detailed, let's say it like that. As much as we can, we are going to pull out information from it. And what I want to know is, are you attracting money, for example, at this moment, or how you can gain more wealth, and so on and so on. We are going to do five section spread. And I'm going to use these cards as well. So I'm very curious to see. We are also going to see what is the blockage for you at this moment of gaining wealth, and how we can remove this blockage. This is very important, because when we do so, we can actually move from it. And we are going to take one of these. This one. So, pile number two. Let's see your cards. We have Nine of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles, wow, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Magician, wow, Four of Cups, okay? Here down we have Queen of Swords, we have the Hierophant reversed, then we have Two of Swords, interesting, we have the World, and we have Intuition. Okay. Pile number 2. It seems to me that with this reversed Nine of Pentacles, you feel like you lost the ground under your feet. This is how it feels to me. Like you had some kind of stability, and then this stability was like pulled away from your feet. Maybe that could be some kind of loss of job or loss of position, or you were moved from the position where you were working, or some kind of opportunity that was very, very optimistic, very fruitful, that you needed to receive never happened. It not materialized. And I see you here being very determined. It's like almost, it's telling me, I did the right thing. I did everything right. I give my best. I did my best. I was always honest. I was not pretending. I was not cheating. I was not lying. I was not misleading anyone. It's like clean card, clean action from your side. And then again, the result was not as you expected, or it was not how it needed to be, according to some kind of logical way of thinking. So I see you definitely, are you attracting money? This is what we are asking. And with this row, and we could say, unfortunately, no. Something is stuck. Something is standing. The money is not flowing. There is a potential of money coming. You can smell it. You can imagine it. There is something about it there. We feel it. However, no movement. Something is stuck. Look how she is very, 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 very stiff, very, very firm in her attitude. No movement, no expressions of the face. It is almost like I am now sitting and waiting for something to happen. It's like waiting. Maybe also you are waiting for some money to come. Maybe you are waiting for payment to reach, or from some project or something to pay off. It could be also like that. I feel that energy there. And now we come to this section here, where we ask, am I on the right path to gain the material wealth? Am I on the right path? You are on the right path, pile number 2. So that is not a question. You are on the right path. So whatever you are doing, whatever you are going towards, whatever you are moving, it is the right path. But now this is a trick. This is a tricky side of your reading. This Hermit reversed. Hermit is a card of a Virgo. Okay? And the Virgo rules the Hermit. And this card usually represents some kind of introspection. We are looking within. We are looking within ourselves. And if we would talk about the career and the works, this card could be connected with some kind of healing industry. You know, like Reiki, massage therapy, acupuncture. But it could also be something creative, like, for example, writing or proofreading, maybe editing. It's also a card of teaching, because when we look at this beautiful Hierophant, even here, we see that it looks almost like a teacher. So it's a card of a teaching as well. So whatever the job is, if you notice, all of these jobs that I just said are done alone. So only one person is doing it. There is no teamwork. It's a solo work, to say it like that. And with this card reversed, I have a feeling like your true path, pile number 2, is actually to join with others, to group, to team up with somebody or something. The thing is that you're doing something and you're on the good pathway. But the problem is, it could be, how I feel here, is that you yourself need a partner. You need a group of people or partner. It can be 1, 2, 3 more people, but you need to group up with others. The thing is that alone by yourself, this vision of yours, an idea of yours, cannot be fully manifested. And this is why, because here we are coming to the main obstacle of what is preventing you, what is the main obstacle from you gaining the money and reaching the money. And with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, we clearly can see that you don't have enough money to start something. You don't have enough budget to accelerate a new business, or to invest in a new project, or to start something from the beginning. You don't have that main start investment. You lack that money. You lack that resources. And with this Two of Swords, of course, it has to be messy. It has to be decision. Big decision has to be made. How to reach this, how to gain this, how to collect this, what to do, in which way. Here you are even thinking if this is the right pathway for you, and if you should move to something else, or in which way you can gather this money to get the investment, so that you can start your project, your business, or anything else that needs this start boosting money to start. And like I said, everything is fine. You're doing it good. But you see, also this card represents one person, a solo player, somebody who is playing alone. And it is reversed in your spread. So everything is screaming to me. Look at this. This is a group of people. We even have dogs. We have an entire family. We have a couple. It includes others. So everything is telling me and pointing to me that you need to team up, group up with somebody, you know, either one person or more. So this is definitely the obstacle. You are alone, and alone by yourself, you cannot get this investment. You cannot reach to receive this amount of resources that is needed for you to move forward. And now we are coming to this beautiful section where we ask ourselves, what forces or allies are guiding me towards more financial success? So what are my guides are saying? What are the forces, my allies, how they are guiding me towards more financial success? And here we have two extremely powerful cards, pile number 2, and both from major arcana. This is the Magician, and then we have the World. So let's talk firstly about the Magician. The Magician is ruled by Mercury. It's about creation, it's about starting something new. So magicians are very, very good in sales, in communications. Sales and communication, it comes, you know, hand by hand. And because you need a lot of communications in sale, of course. And it can also be associated with technology and social media or social media management, because it also fits within the nature of communication, of these connections with others, you know, communicating with others. Very interesting, because it's all about talk, vocalizing, talking, communicating, and so on. And to talk about the World card, well, we can see as a World is the last in the major arcana. We can say that this is a card of accomplishment. So you accomplished something in one field, and this is it. So you reached the goal, you made the most of it. And now it is time to start and to begin something else, something new. This World has this Saturn energy, and it is very connected with regulations and rules. That's why that teaching jobs, higher education, government, it can be, you know, all kinds of management. But I see connection with this Hierophant, because Hierophant has also this feeling, this similar vibe. Of course, it's not the same, but there is a similar vibe. And there is something connected with teaching. It can be also connected with technology, something like that. So it seems to me you are on the good way, and you came to the point where you accomplished everything that you could on this field. This is why this satisfied, beautiful, confident attitude from your side, you know, because you know that you did. Listen, remember what we said on the beginning of this spread. You know you did everything right. You know that you did everything how it needs to be. So why there is no movement? Because you reached the end in the way. And in the way that you accomplished what you could accomplish in this field. Pile number 2. And now it is time to move with this magician step further. This is also a karmic end. It could be that this was a lesson, karmic lesson, that you needed to go through and you needed to close it concerning your finances and work. And now you are stepping into some kind of crossroad where you need to bring this big decision and to start something new. And this new thing, like I said, it is all connected with communication and with others. So for me, the flavor of this reading is I was a solo player before, and now I'm stepping out from my little shell into the world, and now I'm starting to communicate with others, grouping with others. I'm starting to open myself up. Okay? So to summarize this section here, that we ask what forces and allies are guiding you towards more financial success, it is awareness that accomplishment and karmic accomplishment of one kind ended, and now we are moving to this beautiful new energy of magician that is bringing something more open. With the last section here, that we are going to ask, how can I make progress on my journey towards financial freedom? So how I can free myself financially. Something has been offered to you, pile number 2. So something has been offered to you. Look how this magician is here, and then this hand is coming right from this magician. So as he is a communicator, and this hand is coming here to communicate with you with this beautiful chalice of something that is offered to you. You are closed, not seeing, not hearing, ignoring, because you are in your Hierophant shelf. And you don't want to play a game with others. You want to be on the safe spot, because still you haven't reached this you haven't made this decision, and you haven't reached this point of releasing it, and then releasing the idea that you need to still do something here. You know, you have to start embracing the awareness of accomplishment. And then you can step into another energy, in new energy. You can stop closing yourself, pile number 2. Very important thing, because your intuition is already saying to you that it has been enough of solitude and solo player. You know, it has been enough. You need to step out. You need to group. You know, I have a feeling like these are your people. This is you. This is your trusted zone. And, you know, everything that comes from outside, no, cross. I don't see it. I don't want it. Back off. And this needs to change. So how can you make a progress on your journey towards financial freedom? Open up. Take the opportunities. They are there. You see them. You feel them. And just follow your intuition. Soak up everything from this reading. This reading was very detailed, full of information, pile number 2. I'm very happy that I could spread this message, and I think that it will be very beneficial for you. I think that you need this. I feel that you need to hear this to remind yourself again about something that you already feel deep down within yourself. I hope that you enjoyed. I really enjoyed, and I hope that this will really help you on your pathway, because this is why we are doing all of this. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. I love your comments. I always say that, and I will continue repeating it because it makes the vibe and the energy on the channel so alive, and I love it too much. So this is probably my favorite part of the channel, that commenting. And for the rest of you who are already there and following me, I really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are the heart of my channel, and because of you, this can be possible, and I can spread these beautiful messages that are channeled through me. So thank you so much for being around, and see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are going to talk about career. So we are going to talk about career and money flow and wealth. And we are going to also ask questions like, am I on the good way of attracting money? Am I attracting money right now? What is going on? Or what is my obstacle on attracting wealth, material wealth, and so on. So today we are going to dive into those topics because they are also very important part of life. And we know that when that financial thing is not stable, then we feel dependent about things that we don't want to be depend, that we don't want to depend of, and we also don't feel that security within ourselves. So that is why today we are doing this important spread, that it is a little bit different than usual topics that I'm doing, but it was also requested by many of you, so I decided to do it. So pile number 3, if you're enjoying it, shout out to everyone that you want more of these topics so that I know your requests, because only like that I can see in which direction to form this channel. Okay, I adjusted the camera a little bit so that we see all the cards. So let's see your cards, pile number 3. We have 4 of chalices, we have magician, wow, we have 7 of wands, we have 9 of wands reversed, we have the blank card. Okay, this is going to be fun. And then in the down row we have the moon, beautiful. We have 2 of wands reversed. Okay, we have the devil, we have page of chalices, and we have record. Pile number 3, so interesting cards right away on the beginning. So let's start with your reading. It seems to me that something has been offered to you, something is coming your way, but you are closed, you are rejecting it, you don't want to see it, you don't even want to think about it. And it's very interesting because we have here beautiful and powerful major arcana card, the moon. And the moon is always associated with Pisces. That is the card that usually represents some kind of illusions, we could say. And when we are talking about the work and when we are talking about the career, this card can be connected with detective work. It can even be detective with some kind of graveyards or something that related in any kind of field, you know, that related. It can also be very artistic card. So it can be connected with art, all art fields. And we can also correspond this card with hospitals. But it doesn't have to be necessarily medical, you know, like medical specialists. There are many other fields that we could associate this card even more. Like, for example, therapists or psychiatrics or people who are working with other people who have traumas and so on and so on. So anything that digs into the shadows, you know, of clients or shadows of people, some kind of, you know, digging all the way to the shadows, which art as well does if you think about it. Or detective work also does that. So we are basically moving the layer upwards, and we are going deeper down. So what I want to say with this, because this here section, we are asking, am I attracting money right now? And we can say no, because not because you cannot attract it, not because you cannot receive it, but because you don't want to receive it. You don't want to receive it. At this moment, you are more focused on everything that goes beyond the surface. And if you are working within the fields that I just mentioned, anything corresponding with art, like I said, or detective work, or any kind of hospital work, like therapies or healings, or like everything that digs under the surface, then definitely this is your focus at this moment, and something within this pulled you so deep inside that you are focused more on it than on actually gaining or attracting money or wealth. I almost have a feeling like you are at the moment having a feeling like you're serving a deeper purpose, and that is why you are not so much focused on money. It rings like, I don't do this for money. This is how it rings to me. Like, I do this because of so many deeper and more important reasons. I'm not here because of money. So even if money comes your way, you're going to, like, in a way, with that attitude, you are going to block it. Because already in the start, you're like, I'm not here, I'm not here for the money. I do this for love or for satisfaction or for generosity or for helping others and so on, which is beautiful. But with this attitude, I'm not here for the money, in a way, you are blocking this money income. So are you attracting money right now? No, basically. We are now moving to this other section, which is all about, are you on the right path to make the most money for yourself? And here we have a very powerful card, the Magician, also a major arcana, so very big card. A lot of major arcanas here that are significant, pile number 3. And this card is all about the communication. So it's all about communicating something within with the world, saying something outside, bringing something out. So just like this moon is dealing with everything within the surface, in the shadows, something we cannot see, we cannot sense immediately. That is how the Magician pulls everything out. Magician communicates everything out. Magician doesn't keep anything in. He just communicates. And with this card here and the Two of Wands here, because Two of Wands, we can say that it is some kind of preparation. When it is straight like this, then we can say that a person is making a plans for the future. They are thinking about their options. They are creating some kind of strategy, how to go through obstacles or things that they need to pass to reach their goal. But since it is reversed in your case, I can say that you have some kind of problem with communication. There is a problem with communication. It almost seems like everything is so deep down in that this communication is a little bit missing. And I have a strong feeling like you are really trying to bring things out of the surface. And because of this energy of trying and pulling and trying and pulling, I could say that you are on the good way. You are actually not on the bad way. Path number 3. So pile number 3, you see, path. Interesting how I said it. The other day I heard from one reader that it is called Freudian error. When we think about something but we say something else and that thing needs to get out. So she said it like that and I was like, okay, interesting. This is very, very cool because that happens to me sometimes, and it is cool how it synchronizes with the rest. And what I wanted to say here, when we are coming to this Magician again, I wanted to say that this could be also a card where you need, when you're courage to communicate with others, because maybe at one period or one stage you stop communicating with others. This section here is about the obstacle. So here we are going to talk about what is preventing you to gain material wealth. What is the obstacle on your pathway towards the wealth and towards the financial abundance, pile number 3. And here we see this 7 of Wands and we see the Devil. I'm sure that you are familiar already with this Devil card in maybe love spreads and so on, but this is so specific because we are talking about career, we are talking about job. So in this way, we know already that the Devil is connected with Capricorn energy. It is associated with addictions, with obsessions, with extreme materialism. That is the devil. That is the classical devil interpretation of this card. But on the other side, the devil also represents commitment. So, commitment to something. It can also be connected with self-employment. It can be connected with IT careers, or mining today, or farming, or it can be connected with some kind of negotiations as well. Because devil card in a career reading, we can pull out this, like I said, commitment within this. But we cannot deny that it is still Capricorn energy and that it is still having the elements of obsession or addiction. And here I can say that, again, I can very much connect this card to the moon card in this spread, because the moon is dealing with this shadow world, and now we have this devil that is also a little bit addicted to this shadow world. So I could connect that whatever you are doing, it is pulling you very, very much within. So it's like a vibe that this thing that you are doing is more than everything to you. It is more than... I have a feeling like you could maybe give it so much attention and focus that you forget about others, that you forget about other obligations or other people. I have a feeling with this Seven of Wands that you push others aside or away so that you could, completely focus on this, what you are doing. I really have a sense since the beginning of this reading, like what you are doing, you feel like you're calling. And this is your life path, something that you need to pursue. But also, I see and I feel that as at the same time, it is going a little bit out of control. It is taking a big part of you and your time and your life. And when we ask what are the obstacles, this is exactly where we are. So these are the obstacles, pile number 3. When anything goes out of the boundaries, and when anything, how to say, it's not any more balanced with the rest, then it starts being harmful. And it seems like at this moment, whatever you are doing here, whatever you are giving yourself fully, that is starting little by little, being in a way toxic. It's starting to be too much, okay? And now we are coming to one section that it is pulling us out from this obstacle, and we are going to ask what forces or allies are guiding me towards more financial success. So we are going to ask direct advice, what is guiding me? What forces are going, with me? What is pushing me? What is guiding me towards this financial success? And here we see 9 of Wands reversed, and here we see a beautiful page of chalices. So pile number 3, what is guiding you is actually, what force is guiding you? You have been you have been very protective. So you have been very protective because you accomplished things, and you have a feeling like you did so much and so long you were investing in this, whatever that is, and you feel like it is like your baby, it is your creation, it is your everything, I could say. You cherish it and you appreciate it too much, and look how you are standing in front of it, with this wand. It's almost like you're saying, look what I did all of it, and I'm proud of it, and you cannot sway me, you cannot move me, you cannot take this away from me. And it's a very protective energy that I feel from this card in this specific reading, and it is reversed, which tells us that you can drop your walls down. So forces and allies are guiding you to drop down the walls, pile number 3. Drop it down. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to protect yourself. What you gain, you gain. What you accomplished, you accomplished. What is there being created has been created. So it is not needed for you to spend so much energy and your time to do this. Also, your forces and your allies are guiding you to start opening your heart chakra. So work more on your opening up, because everywhere in this reading it screams closed, 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 with a tendency to open. You know? So we really need to start opening the heart chakra. We really need to start building and working on creating the trust. This is something very significant here. And this is the most important part of your reading, because it is like a key to all of this. Are you on the right pathway? Yes, you are, but you need to make modifications with what you are doing. Okay? You have to make some kind of changes, because if you do not make changes, then the things are going to go in the same direction and nothing is going to change. With this last section that we are going to finalize your reading, pile number 3, we are asking, how can I make progress on my journey towards financial freedom? So how can I free myself financially? How can I free myself financially? And we have this white blank card and we have this record. What that means? It means to me very strongly that too many informations are not visible for us, and because of that we cannot track what is going on and what happened until now. That is why we are receiving this strong record action, call to action card, record. It means sometimes literally record. Take a little notebook and write everything that was happening before, so that you would have everything clear on one paper, like a mental picture in front of you. And it can also be recorded, like, don't forget to check somewhere the things that you accomplished, so that you see, I did this, or I failed with this, or this didn't work out. This worked, this didn't work out. If it is some kind of methods or approach. So how can I make a progress on my journey towards financial freedom? I have to make a construction of my time and my work. It is like a time management, work management. And this is something that it is really, really needed for you to create this structure, because at this moment you're giving too much and you're receiving almost nothing. And it doesn't have to be like that, pile number 3. So the most important thing is to change the switch, the mindset, start opening up yourself, remove the walls, open up the heart chakra, and realize that something went too far and you need to make step backwards to actually gain this clarity. And the clarity will not come by itself. You will have to make some kind of structure. You will have to make some kind of notes or map, something that will show you the full picture. Pile number 3. This was your reading. It was a very complex reading, very beautiful, with so many informations. I loved it too much. If you are one of the people who were waiting for this reading, please shout out, say to this about this in the comments, or make some kind of sign to me so that I know that you are interested in this kind of readings, because it is different than the previous ones. And I really want to do something that will come through as a very powerful and needed message, which I think this also is. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. I love commenting. I really feel that it is bringing this fresh, beautiful energy on the channel, and it is connecting all of us in one big family. And whoever is already there knows that. So thank you so much to everyone who are following and who are helping me to grow this channel more and more. I wish you all the best and see you soon. Bye.